morning, Chargers.
It's Gabby.
And Lily, back with WRSN.
In today's show, we'll be covering updates on clubs, sports, and more.
Let's get right into it.
First up, Hands Across Campus is celebrating Heritage Week. The theme this year is celebrating our diversity and uniting through pop culture. Each day of the week celebrates a different continent. Today we are celebrating the continent of Asia with a special lunchtime performance by the Dance Yourself Club representing South Korea. Finally, on Friday, we are airing the Heritage Assembly and Heritage Fashion Show. Stay tuned for other lunchtime activities and performances.
Next, join the South Florida Tech Club during lunch today in room 105 for a fun activity that'll test your computer knowledge. Enjoy free cookies and learn about incredible volunteer opportunities.
Speaking of exciting activities, last week we had our girls and boys soccer senior night. Let's go to Clara with more information about the celebrations.
This year's girls soccer senior night went very well as the team came together to set up for the seniors' second to last home game. The team had 4 seniors this year, being Jules, Roxanne, Sophie, and Lindsay. These girls walked down with their family as they remember the 4 years they've enjoyed playing at Suncoast. Let's see what some of the team had to say about this night.
Senior night was really fun. I'm so happy with how my teammates came together and put everything together for us to make it the best night possible, and how all my family and friends came out, and overall I'm just going to really miss my team next year.
I'm really happy how senior night turned out. We all worked really hard as a team to put it together.
Along with the celebration for these seniors, the girls also won 7-0 against Dreyfus. I'm sure this was a night to remember for the families that came to support their daughters, the teammates who will miss them next year, and the coaches who are wishing them luck in the following years after high school. Reporting for WRSN, this has been Clara.
Thanks, Clara. We also had our boys soccer senior night last week. Now to Gabby to share how the night went.
Our boys varsity soccer team had their senior night last week. Lots of people came to support and watch our seniors play their last home game. Gio Bermejo, Mario Garcia, Rafael Tuma, Spencer Sasson, Bruno Quadros, Cole Plagman, and Marcus Ben-Susan walked down with their families as their teammates and friends cheered them on. After the celebration, the team had a tough game against Dreyfus. The boys soccer team unfortunately tied 1-1, but overall, it was still a good night.
So senior night was fun. I'm going to miss the seniors, but it was good to support them and have their last regular season game home, and yeah.
Okay, senior night was a great night. You know, we came out with a 1-1 tie, though. It was unfortunate, but it was very fun. We got to eat pizza after I actually made my first goal of the season, and I enjoyed it, and so did the team.
This was definitely a night to remember for our seniors, and as well as the coaches and teammates who will miss them next year. This has been Gabby, reporting from WRSN.
Thanks, Gabby. Speaking of senior nights, tonight is our girls basketball senior night. Their game is against West Boca at 7 o'clock. Make sure to come out to support our Chargers.
All this talk about sports is making me hungry. Now let's send it over to Sam for the latest on lunch.
How's it going, Hungry Chargers? I'm Sam, the man with the plan for what to grab at lunch today. First up, pick up a cup of macaroni and cheese, offered with a dinner roll. Or check out our meat selection with a Jamaican beef turnover. If that's too fancy for you, stick to the classics with some spicy chicken tenders or a ham and cheese sub combo. As always, we've got the usual chocolate chip muffin platter and great PB&J sandwich or soy butter sandwich platter. Finally, today's serving of sides is a selection of sweet peas. That's last on the list, so now's all that's left to do is leap in the lunch line in time and make it out alive. That's all for the latest on lunch, and I've been Sam, signing off. That should be good.
Thanks, Sam. Now let's test how well you know your teachers with this week's Throwback Thursday.
Good job to everyone who guessed Mr. Lumley. Now let's wish a happy birthday to all our Chargers celebrating today. Happy birthday, guys. Before we wrap up, we want to remind you to check our accompanying slides for more information about today's announcements and extra details that we couldn't fit into the show.
That's all for today, Chargers. This has been Lily
And Gabby with WRSN. Thanks for tuning in.